Hey everyone, this is my first episode of my series, Art with Z. Quickly before we get into the video, I just wanted to show off this poster I got when I went to go visit my family. My little brother gave it to me because we both love One Piece, and it's my favorite anime. So, to start off, I'm just showing you guys what canvas I like to use. I know, I need to start making my own canvases, but I like the Blick Studio canvases. They come pre-primed and they like triple prime them and then they keep the surface really smooth. And I think I like the gallery view ones, and it has like a description on the back. This isn't sponsored, but I definitely do recommend them. So I like to frame my work, and I mean like frame, I like to actually hand paint my frames, and I keep them very simplistic on purpose because I want still like the main focus to be the subject. So I kind of keep them kind of flat, but this one I was going to add just a slightly more dimension to it, and I wanted it kind of still centered and proportioned just enough, but it wasn't supposed to be meant to be super duper perfect, but definitely I needed to be balanced. So I basically measure everything based on the canvas size, and then what size I wanted the frame, and then the access, and etc. And I know I'm going to be putting my canvas sketch straight onto the canvas later after I paint the background, which in my next video I'll show you guys how I transfer my sketches onto my canvases. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, this is me starting to draw the frame, and as you can see, I have like my sketchbook on the left side of me, and I've like pre-draw all of the stuff in my sketchbook first. Like I do like thumbnail sketches and then like other sketches, so I kind of already knew what this frame was going to look like because I played around with it in my sketchbook, which is what you're supposed to use your sketchbook for. It's not meant to be a book of perfect drawings. So after finishing my sketch, I get straight into painting. And as you can see, I'm using a red because this painting is going to be pretty much Valentine's Day inspired. So I wanted to get some reds in here. And then I didn't want to have the frame go off or complete the rest of the painting like I've done in my previous works. I wanted this one to be more emphasized. One thing about me, you're gonna see me drinking my tea. So now I'm just gonna add like a wash of color since I'm gonna have to be doing some blending, and I don't want to blend on just a white background. It was fine for like the frame area, behind the frame, to just be a solid color and not to do underwash because it was just a solid color. Hey, you, come here. Yes, you. Come here. It's art tips time. Come here. That's it. Come here. So now that you got your act together, we can get straight into the lesson. So right now what you're seeing me do is I'm doing what you call blending. Now, you know how when something looks really, really smooth, that is kind of when someone or like an artist makes a blending effect. So how we achieve this blending effect is by mixing a lighter color and an area of a darker color together. So what you see me doing here is adding like a lighter blue that had like a hint of white in it, just to make it a little lighter. And then I got a darker blue, and what you're going to see me do now is the area that the darker blue and the lighter blue meet, you just focus on those areas and you make circular motions or the flick of your wrist, but in a controlled spacing, and you just keep repeating that motion and you get a more of a blended, smoother surface. And yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that same technique for the rest of the painting. But yeah, that concludes art tips time.